June 1st marks the start of Pride Month, and as CBS 2 celebrates, we also want to take a closer look at the contributions of LGBTQ plus figures in history.
For that, we're talking to the founder and executive director of the Legacy Project. Let's bring in Victor Salvo. Victor, good morning to you. You are live along the Legacy Walk. For anyone watching this morning who's not familiar, where is it and what is it?
Good morning and happy Pride. The Legacy Walk is in Chicago on the north side, on North Halsted Street, roughly between Belmont and Waveland. And it is the only historic site of its kind in the world, and also the largest LGBTQ site ever to be declared a historic landmark.
So good morning to you, Victor. You're going to walk us through some of the figures along the walk and point out some of the notable markers there. I'm told the first you want to tell us about and highlight is the most important person nobody has ever heard of.
Indeed, Pauli Murray, one of the most influential legal scholars in U.S. history. Murray was non-binary during a time when the language for such a person really didn't even exist, and they had experienced discrimination both for being considered female as well as for being African American. And that institutional discrimination led to a personal legal obsession with the 14th Amendment's Equal Protection Clause. Murray's assembled scholarship on that particular issue became the foundation for pretty much every civil rights litigation that took place before the Supreme Court, beginning with Brown versus the Board of Education, all the way up to the Obergefell and Windsor decisions, which legalized same-sex marriage. So it's about 60 years of legal changes that happened in the United States around civil rights directly because of Murray's influence.
And we're seeing Murray's plaque as you're speaking about it. Who else will we find on the walk? And I mean, how far does this stretch there in the neighborhood?
It's a mile-long installation. There are over 50 Browns memorials recommending we take a look at people like Alan Turing, the father of artificial intelligence and computer science. Bayard Rustin recently had a film made about him, who was the architect of the 1963 March on Washington. There's the immortal Tchaikovsky. There's Congresswoman Barbara Jordan, astronaut Sally Ride, Cole Porter, Leonardo da Vinci is actually joining us this October. We have Leonard Bernstein, pretty much people that many of you have heard of, like Josephine Baker, but did not realize were actually part of the LGBTQ community.
Just it's a worldwide legacy and input and contributions these people have had. Tell us about the process to get the Legacy Walk designated as the city's newest historic landmark.
Well, it took a while, it took a few years and a lot of research to do, but because the North Halsted streetscape has been physically redesigned back in 1998 to recognize this as the sort of nexus of the cultural and business community for LGBTQ people. When the Legacy Walk was added to it in 2012, the two things combined together created an outdoor walking museum, which did not exist anywhere else in the world, and to this day is still the only installation of its kind where people can come and take a stroll and learn about people from different countries and from, of course, the United States across history. And every year we add another couple of plaques. Like I mentioned, Leonardo da Vinci will be joining us this October. And it's a revelation for people. And the process of going through it was actually very energizing for me personally, because a lot of the things that I believe to be true were actually validated by the Landmarks Commission. So we're really proud of the fact that this is the largest stretch of land on Earth that's ever been declared a historic landmark because of its significance for LGBTQ people in history.
Well, Victor Salvo, thanks for being with us and for your contributions. Maybe you should have a plaque up there pretty soon for all you've done.
You have to be dead, so we're not going to push that one too fast.
We do not want that. Thanks again, and we appreciate you, and happy Pride Month.